Welcome back. Let's in fact talk about one particular company, Aurobindo, which is in focus. It's in focus because of a significant development. Aurobindo Pharma has announced the signing of a master service agreement with global pharma giant MSD to manufacture biological products. The venture aims to explore contract manufacturing opportunities for biological products, catering to both domestic as well as international markets. To talk more about this, Vivek and I did catch up with Dr. Makkapati, who's the CEO of the Biologics business, Vaccines and Peptides, and Santhanam Subramanian, who's the Chief Financial Officer of Aurobindo Pharma, in what is an exclusive and very rare conversation. Listen in.
We have signed a MSA with MSD on the 31st of May this year, which essentially means that we are going to manufacture mammalian cell culture based product for MSD as part of the deal. To this effect, we are establishing a large mammalian cell culture drug substance manufacturing facility with 15 KL bioreactors, which is also complete with fill and finish capabilities, thereby providing a one-stop solution for both drug substance and drug product manufacturing. We will be investing about 1,000 crores, up to 1,000 crores in establishing this end-to-end services in drug substance and drug product manufacturing. And we'll also be supplying the mammalian cell culture product in finished form, that is in vials, to MSD when the facility is fully commissioned. At this point, owing to the confidentiality reasons, I will not be able to disclose the nature of the product, etc. I can't speak on behalf of MSD. I can only speak on what is our intent in getting into contract manufacturing.
Okay, so it's only one product that you will be manufacturing, or one biologic that you will be manufacturing for MSD at this point?
At this point, yes.
And you're not willing to disclose whether it's an innovator product by MSD or whether it's already a biologic, probably already in the market?
It is a biologic product.
Okay.
This is Vivek here, joining from the research team as well. First of all, Dr. Makkapati as well as Mr. Subramanian, it's a very rare opportunity that we get to actually interview the management of Aurobindo, and we are so glad you chose this particular platform, for the first time to interact with broadcast media. First up, Mr. Subramanian, give us a sense of the kind of capex that you have envisaged for this particular product. We understand it's 1,000 crore. Can you give us the stage-wise breakup? And we also missed the fact that when do you expect this to start kicking in to the financials?
I think in terms of the capex, we are anticipating around up to rupees 1,000 crore capex, which will be spent in the next 3 years. So probably we'll be spending 1/3 in the year 24, calendar year 24, 1/3 in calendar year 25, and probably 1/3 the spillover and other things will be in calendar year 26. That is what we are anticipating at this stage. And in terms of the kicking off, Satakarni has already said very clearly in the earnings call, if this will start kicking off from the fiscal year, maybe in the later part of the fiscal year FY27.
Okay. All right. Dr. Makkapati, just coming back to you, what is the potential of a possible scale-up of this deal then? Because right now it's one product that you've tied up for. What is the possibility of scaling up beyond that?
It will be speculation at this stage, but the way I look at it, to give you the context, is the market for originator biologics right now is about 300 to 350 billion US dollars. With more biological approvals and their success in treating life-threatening and debilitating diseases, I see there is a huge need for reliable manufacturing, also improving lead time efficiencies and reducing the supply chain lengths. So the potential of Theranim in contract manufacturing is going to be immense, because the contract biologics manufacturing industry is growing at 9% year on year and is poised to grow from about 19 billion this year to around 30 to 40 billion US dollars by 2030. So for us, it is more about getting into this space, because we see a huge opportunity right now where contract manufacturers in biologics arena are essentially from the West, like the Lonzas, like the Boehringer Ingelheims, the Patheons. And in Asia, you have companies like the WuXi Biologics, the LG Life Sciences, and Samsung. Something of this scale and this magnitude did not happen in India in biologics contract manufacturing, where you are setting up a huge facility. So I'm looking at more the opportunity that this can provide us rather than the specifics of what I can do with MSD that's beyond my control.
Correct. So just a two-part question then, just to take that point forward, that you see this as a stepping stone to probably contract manufacturing for more biologics.
Right.
Are there any other companies that Aurobindo would be talking to when it comes to contract manufacturing of biologics at this point in time, besides MSD, that you can provide guidance to the market for?
So at this point of time, I would like to keep it very simple. And Theranim, once it's built, will start manufacturing this product for MSD. But the affiliate of Theranim, which is Curatech Biologics, which is already into biosimilars development. From Curatech Biologics, we are discussing options about talking to multinationals and startup companies where we can bring in contract development sort of work, which in the future will pan out into contract manufacturing. But Theranim at this point would be restricted to supplying product for MSD. I would like to keep it simple and work around with the anchor industry.
Okay, just before I toss it over to Vivek for more questions, domestic and international markets, what is this tie-up limited to, or which markets does it include? Does it include the US as well as Europe?
I don't know at this point of time. There are international markets which is still under discussion. So I will not be able to reveal any of those commercial or market details on behalf of MSD. I couldn't do, I'm sorry.
Dr. Makkapati as well as Mr. Subramanian, maybe Dr. Makkapati, you could start off first. We understand that this particular deal with MSD, has been long in the making. We understand that, it's almost started 18 months ago. Give us a sense of, how was the competitive intensity? Did you face any competition from Chinese players? Did that impact, the deal financials in any way? And the second question is, you did say, the other subsidiary, which is Curatech, could see some more tie-ups coming forward. Could you give us a sense of what kind of entities or what kind of molecules you're currently targeting?
To answer your first question, I have focused on what could be done in India within the scope of Aurobindo. So I don't know if there was any competition. So my focus was this industry is growing at 9% year on year, will be a $30-40 billion industry by 2030. It is important for India to enter into commercial manufacturing with an anchor industry from Big Pharma. So I focused on what I could achieve. Now, with respect to your second question about Curatech, which can start talking to other MNCs, yes, it is a thinking and it is a work in progress. Contract development is one area which I would also like to backward integrate on the basis of what I have done at Theranim right now, which is contract manufacturing. So I can give you guidance that we will be talking to a few MNCs and early stage companies going forward in trying to see if we can also enter contract development services through Curatech.
Right, a rare and insightful conversation with the management of Aurobindo Pharma. Ekta, good one on that. The stock up around 2.5%, but of course, we're seeing an uptick in the market itself. The Nifty continues to hold around that 23,200 mark. What we'll do is take a short break, come back, get you all things on the markets, a bunch of individual stocks on the other side as well. Stay tuned.